My name's William Hudson from UK Cars for Less, based in the countryside here in Staffordshire, 2.5 miles from Eccleshall, 9 miles from Stafford and the main line railway station there where we collect a lot of our customers, but we've also got great links to the M6. We're about halfway between Manchester and Birmingham, and of course we also deliver nationally. So today I want to talk to you about one of my favourite cars that we have in stock at the moment. It's an E220 diesel estate on a 67 plate. It's on a private plate at the moment, but that'll be coming off it. It's in gleaming black. It's in absolutely lovely condition. I'm just going to take a quick walk around it while I talk a little bit more about this great car. So why is it one of my favourites? Well, I suppose one of the main reasons is that when I'm trying to decide if I like a car or not, I always have this quandary. I always try and have this idea that I want it to be economic, but I also like it to be quick. Well, this car really does do both, and it also has the practicality of huge space. So quick, how quick? Well, 146 miles per hour quick, which where the speed limits allow, as they say, but that's quick enough for most people. It gets to 60 in 7.7 seconds, which means that it feels really brisk when you're driving it. But this car, over the last 13 hours, has averaged over 50 miles per gallon. And that gives you an idea of the combination of space and economy. And the E-Class we always tend to think of as a really capacious lugger of a car that can, carry lots of people and kit in comfort. So, 5 people in comfort and lots of space in the rear. But the new model that came out in 2016 also feels really nimble to drive. And that's partly down to a great lock. But I think it's real achievement how it feels to drive. So let's have a look at that space. You can see in the rear there, it's going to be going on the 67 plate here. It's just a huge boot, isn't it? The other thing that I like about this as well, much as I like flashy large alloy wheels, these are on the 17s. Now, you do get some of the models with 19s, but it is a mistake, I have learned. And the reason is that the ride is compromised too much and the road noise is too great with the bigger wheels. So I think 17-inch is a sweet spot, and I think they look big enough for the car. I think they suit it really well. So moving into the back, as you'd expect, 18,000 miles perhaps, but it really doesn't look as if anyone sat in there. You've got the ventilation in the rear as well, which makes it a comfortable place to be. And unlike a lot of cars in this class, the centre seat is also comfortable to sit in. So moving into the cockpit, we'll talk about some of the features in here. So as you can see, it's done 18,418 miles, and I'll just start her up. As you can see, in the last 1,393 miles, she has averaged 50.4 miles per gallon, and that's taken 60 hours nearly. So actually thinking about that, that's at suboptimal speeds from the point of view of achieving high economy. So you'd probably do even better than that depending on what sort of driving you did. It's got the heated seats, which is very important if you've got leather, in my opinion. And I really like this ambient lighting, which is just below the crosshatch aluminium style or metal style grille. I think that really sets off the car well, and you can actually modify the colours on that. You've of course got satellite navigation. You'd expect that in a car of this class. And if I put it into reverse, you'll see the reversing camera there. And also the sensors move around the sides of the car as well. There are sensors on the side of the car, so it will detect obstructions, which would have saved me money if I'd been in this when I had someone put a bollard in an awkward place, which they are prone to do. Of course, it's got the folding mirrors, which is nice to have, and 4 electric windows, which is what you'd expect really. It's a great place to sit and great place to travel in, and really, if you haven't driven one, you should do. They are so nimble to drive. If I've missed anything out or you've got any questions, please do email me or give me a bell, and I'll talk you through any questions that you might have. Or if you want to come for a test drive, just let us know and we'll book you in. It's William. Thank you very much for listening.